Looks like you lost another one. Looks like you lost another one.
What's shaking, ladies and gentlemen? How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's having a solid Sunday. Welcome to the channel. Jules MTG here. What do we got in store? We have, for you, a modern deck that we put together that we're going to jam in a modern league. Now, for those interested, we're going to do a super quick deck tech here of what we're trying to do and see what you guys think. Alright, so we'll jump right into it here. Basically, we're running Chandra Tribal with a prison package. So, in terms of prison, what do we got? We got 4 copies of Chalice of the Void. What else do we got? 4 copies of Blood Moon, because Blood Moon. And 2 copies of Ensnaring Bridge. So what we're trying to do is essentially put maybe Chalice on 1, sometimes even Chalice on 0 for the Rhinos deck, and then we're trying to lock people out by not playing any sort of lands, right? We're playing mostly mountains, and if we do play a Blood Moon with our own utility lands, we're not really putting ourselves behind. There's not too much else we need, really. They're just more backup, if anything. And then 2 copies of Ensnaring Bridge, because then once we dump our hand, then the opponent can't attack anyways. So essentially, they won't be able to play spells. If, you know, it's modern, most people have shock lands or fetch lands or 3-color lands of some sort. So Blood Moon will lock them out for that. They won't be attacked with creatures because we're going to be empty-handed, and we're going to be locking them out with Chalice. And then, so what are we trying to accomplish here? I guess our win conditions are going to be Chandra emblems, either Torch or Defiance. For -7, you get an emblem whenever you cast a spell. It deals 5 damage to any target. Doesn't matter if it's a red spell or not. Just any spell in general, and then it'll deal 5 damage, which is stellar. Our 3-mana Chandra, Dress to Kill, also -7. Exile the top 5. Whenever you cast red spells, you can cast red spells from among them this turn. You get an emblem whenever you cast a red spell specifically. The emblem will deal X damage to any target, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. So, even if we just at least get the emblem out, then whenever we're casting spells from then on, then we're just dealing incidental damage to our opponent. Our last Chandra is Chandra Fire Artisan. Now, I like that static ability. Whenever 1 or more loyalty counters are removed from it, she deals that much damage to an opponent or a planeswalker. And then the -7, you can exile the top 7 cards of your library. You can play them this turn. So even if you get it up to 7, if you get up to 8 even, that'd be nice. That way you can keep it around. But you can -7, deal 7 damage, play a bunch of spells, and if you do have another Chandra emblem out, that's pretty much game. I mean, it's pretty close, because this one, Torch of Defiance, will deal 5 damage for every spell, and this Dress to Kill will deal damage equal to the CMC of that spell. A little interaction I do like here is with Heart of Kiran. We're playing a bunch of Planeswalkers. We're also playing Karn, but I'll get into that. So with Heart of Kiran, it's a 4/4 Flying Vigilance legendary artifact vehicle for 2 CMC. You can crew it for 3, or you can remove a loyalty counter from a Planeswalker you control rather than paying the crew cost. So I like Heart of Kiran, especially with Fire Artisan, because if you remove a loyalty to crew, then you just ping them for 1. The nice thing about this sort of interaction is that you can crew multiple times. It doesn't lose the ability to crew after it's already been crewed, so you can crew it more than once, really. So even if, let's say, your Chandra's at 5 or something, they're at 5 health, you can crew the heart, and keep doing that 5 times to ping them 1 damage until they're down to 0. Last Planeswalker here is Karn the Great Creator. It's just really good. It helps us kind of get whatever tool we need in our toolbox in the sideboard as we go for the -2 ability, reveal an artifact from outside the game, and then you put that into your hand, which I like lots. How are we digging through the deck? I guess we got a few things with Seasoned Pyromancer. Really good card, right? When it enters, you discard 2, draw 2, make some chump blockers if you need, and you can exile it from your graveyard to make some more 1/1 elementals at instant speed. We're playing 2 copies of Chandra's Regulator because of our Chandra Planeswalkers, so I like it lots where it has the two abilities that if you activate an ability of a Chandra Planeswalker, you can pay the 1, copy it, choose new targets, which is sweet. Or you can tap 1, tap it, discard a mountain or a red card to draw a card. So if you're just flooding out or something, discard your mountains and draw some cards. Desperate Ritual to help us ramp. I guess we don't really have Simeon Spirit Guide anymore, so this is kind of what we're left with. And then we do have, if we're on the draw, we do have 3 copies of Gemstone Caverns, which will help us hopefully get a Chalice on turn 1. Alright, in terms of lands, we got Den of the Bugbear for 1, Blast Zone for 2, just gave us the different arts here. Interplanar Beacon, we're going to try it out just because, we're playing Planeswalkers, so we might gain life. If we have Blood Moon down, obviously that's negated. And then Mobilize District for the same sort of thing. It's a land for more of the Spark. For 4, you can turn it into a 3/3 creature, but it costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature and Planeswalker that you control. So, because we're playing, the Heart of Kirin, a bunch of Planeswalkers and such, maybe we can activate it for 0 if we need something on the fly to either attack or defend for us. Again, if we do have Blood Moon out, then that's basically negated, but no sweat. What else do we have? Sweepers, I guess. Anger of the Gods. 2 of those because we're not really a fast deck here. We're looking to stall out the game and prolong it. And then Fury, because Fury's a heck of a card. You can evoke it, you exile a red card from your hand to put it onto the battlefield, and then its ETB will happen. Deal 4 damage divided as we choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers. In terms of sideboard, we have basically your standard Karn Wish board, a bunch of 1-of artifacts, which we're going to go snag. We do have a few red spells here. We have one other Chandra, Awakened Inferno, which I like really sweet against control because it can't be countered. And for +2, each opponent will get an emblem. At the beginning of your upkeep, this emblem will deal 1 damage to you. So every turn we can keep +2ing it to give them an emblem. So on the first one, they'll receive 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage, etc., etc., etc. We have another Anger of the Gods, 2 copies of Shattering Sprees because Hammer Time. 1 Pithing Needle, 1 Relic, 1 Cursed Totem. Activated abilities of creatures can't be activated. 1 Damping Sphere, 1 Dragon's Claw, 1 Liquid Metal Coating, 1 Ratchet Bomb, Sorcerer's Spyglass, 1 Void Mirror because Tron, or even, yeah, that's right. Ensnaring Bridge, in case we haven't found our 2 copies in the main, we can use Karn to get our 3rd. Or if for whatever reason they Surgical Extraction, for example, our Ensnaring Bridge or something along those lines. We still have 1 in the side. And 1 copy of Walking Ballista. Alright. That is a quick rundown of the deck. So let's join a league in Modern here and see how it does. Yes, I would like to join a league. Now, I've seen a bunch of different kinds of lists running around where I've seen some lists running Ragavan, 4 copies, maybe even 3 copies, just to kind of get it in under the radar. This isn't really fast. Darn. I mean, let's try it out anyway. Hopefully we draw into something stellar here. And we do have a Fury that we can pitch to get rid of a few creatures, if that's what we're up against, but we'll see. Alright, so game number 1, we are up against K2 Slice. Starting off with a Scalding Tarn. And we drew another Dress to Kill. We do nothing, so we just ship the turn. So they crack on our end step. Go look for a Triome. Interesting. Play a Misty Rainforest. Probably some sort of maybe Domain? Question mark. We drew a Chalice. I wonder, do we play Chalice on 1 or do we play Chalice on 0? Well, let's try it on 1. There we go. Let's try a Chalice on 1 here. That resolves. Cool. Alright, we ship the turn. Opponent cracks a Misty Rainforest. They go and get maybe another Triome? No, just an island. Okay. Alright. Wooded Foothills. They crack it right away. I wonder if this is just Rhinos. Don't be Rhinos. It is Rhinos. Darn. Well, that's tough. That is tough. What do we need to find? I guess an ensnaring bridge. So maybe we start with... Maybe we start with the Fury, question mark? Getting rid of one, but I mean, they'll probably just play another. So we need a Seasoned Pyromancer here, I think, to help us look through the deck, get an ensnaring bridge. So that's what we're going to do. Heart of Kirin. So we're going to play a land. We're going to evoke a Fury. Get rid of one of these at least. That doesn't feel really great, you know, getting rid of only one, but it's going to be what it's going to be. Let's play a Seasoned Pyromancer. We're going to get rid of a mountain and a heart. Actually, we should probably, yeah, mountain and a heart. Discard 2 cards. Blood Moon, that's too late. Blast Zone, that's too bad too. Darn. We need to basically just draw into an ensnaring bridge. Or, I'm not sure if we'd have enough time to draw a Karn to go snag an ensnaring bridge. That's an extra turn, but I mean, that's kind of a guarantee as opposed to just top decking one. Alright, so we do know we're up against Rhinos, so Chalice on 0 for next time. Sure, yeah, they come in. That is unfortunate. I think we do nothing here for now. Another one. Sure. Even a Blood Moon wouldn't do very much. They do already have 2 basics. Ensnaring Bridge? Fury. Not the one. So we play a Blast Zone. We will evoke a Fury. We don't need the Blood Moon now. It's too late. Sure. Get rid of another one. Again, not stellar, but it is what it is. I'm trying to just stem the bleeding here. I thought we did that already. We have Chandra, Dress to Kill. We're going to +1. Because I don't want to exile. Yeah, I think we just have to +1 right now. Because if we exile a top card and it happens to be an ensnaring bridge, that's not good. I mean, we wouldn't be able to play it anyways, so. 1, 2. Okay, yep. And we just ship the turn. Yeah, we couldn't even cast it because ensnaring bridge is not red. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, they're going to come in here. Coming in for 8. Looks like they're coming into me. Doesn't really matter. I think... Yep. Blue, blue. Interesting. Murktide. All of a sudden they're playing Murktide, so we definitely need an ensnaring bridge. Alright. Den of the Bugbear. That's anticlimactic. Six, 10, 16. Mobilized district. That is not enough. 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're dead. Alright. Next one. So, what do we want here? Honestly, I mean, another ensnaring bridge. I know it takes it out of the sideboard for Karn, but that's not completely horrible. And then we go down. We don't really need anger, I don't think anyway, because they're playing 3/3s and... No colored. No, there's another one. Nope. I thought that was a different one. I wonder if that would work. I think that's kind of all we got. Not too much deck tech because the Chalice is pretty good as it is. Alright. Run it back. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep that, I guess. Alright, so we will keep. So we're going to Chalice on 0, for sure. Alright, so we play a land. X is currently 0. We're done. Alright. We should have waited. Because, I mean, they're not doing anything till turn 3. Two, 3. Turn 2 to get 4. Alright, so... I think that works. So, Mountain, cast Desperate Ritual to add 3. Use 2 of that to cast a second Desperate Ritual to Torch of Defiance. Alright, so end step, we do nothing. Let's try that out. Karn. Or do we just go get an ensnaring bridge? No, because we're stuck on land, so let's play a mountain. We'll get Chandra here. Cast. Add 3. Sure. Another Desperate Ritual, and then pray Torch of Defiance. And then we're just going to +1 exile the top card. Ooh, Dress to Kill. No, we can't cast it. would have been sweet sauce, but that's okay. So next turn, we Karn. Unfortunately, we took our Ensnaring Bridge out. Oh, what a rookie move. Man, oh man. We got desperate there. Alright. Opponent. So... they did suspend that on turn 1. I missed that. They play a Triome. Yeah, we would just go get a liquid metal coating, actually, and then start blowing up lands. Sure. Untap. We draw a Blood Moon. Forest Island Mountain. Sure, let's add 2 red. Let's be as efficient as possible here. And then we're going to -2, and we're going to go and get... I would like to use the ability. That is tiny. Let's go and get liquid metal coating, right? Sure. And then, okay. So next turn we can play it. If we draw a land, that's sweet, because then we can Blood Moon and we can plus Chandra, add 2 red to play liquid metal coating as well, plus Karn to start blowing up land, and hopefully just start keeping them out of the game here. I mean, they don't even have enough for Murktide, Scalding Tarn. Sure, we're gonna get rid of this Triumph. They know it's coming. Hopefully land off the top. They're gonna go get a basic? I'd probably get a basic if I was them. Alright. Fury. Adios Karn. What did they pitch with that? Waiting on the opponent. What's up with your face? What did you do? Stop. Second main, end step. We can do 0 things. Alright, so regulator. Well, we need lands here, so we can play the regulator and play the liquid metal, but let's tap 3, play out a Blood Moon. No, we don't need the Blood Moon now. Let's do this. Let's Pyromancer. We're going to get rid of liquid metal and get rid of Blood Moon. I like regulator because then we can discard 2. Sure. Play a land. Play a regulator. Nice. All of a sudden they have a counter. All of a sudden they do not. Cool. That is it. Boom. So maybe they suspended. Man, it's regrettable that we took out Karn. Sorry, took out Ensnaring Bridge on the side. That's definitely what we would have snagged. Now we just have to hope to draw one, but hopefully we see it by maybe discarding some cards with the Regulator here. Alright. Alright, so opponents in their main phase here. 5 cards in hand still. Lots of action. Whew. Second main. I wonder if they Besage You. Do they have Besage You? Probably. Alright. Upkeep, we draw. We draw nothing yet because they have tapped some lands. They return Chandra. Interesting. Oh, then they can probably Spell Pierce it. No, they can't. No, they can. Alright, so what do? I guess we will... go to combat. Attack with everybody. Second main, play out Dress to Kill. I wonder if they Spell Pierce it? Question mark? Alright. Add a red. We're going to deal a damage here. No, we haven't added the red yet, so we can't pay the 1 to copy. New. And then now we can activate this. So 1 discard. We'll discard the Pyromancer to draw a card. Mountain. Play a mountain. And then pass the turn. Interesting that they didn't bounce Chalice. Force of Vigor. That's why. Here come the Rhinos. We can't even copy it either with the Regulator. Uh-oh. This is taking a drastic turn here, I feel. Or has it? Blast Zone. Liquid Metal? No, it wasn't. Oh, it's Fury. Whoops. No. There we go. That's correct. Yeah, I don't think we're really attacking here. So this thing is still on an adventure. They aren't attacking. Interesting. Oh, they do another one. Can only block creatures with flying. So if we can play out a Chandra here, okay, alright, actually. -4. Unless they force a negation. They have 2 cards in hand. Okay, let's see. Main step. First main, sorry. We draw. We draw nothing yet. Because we're waiting for Fury. And they... Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, wait. That was... Oh, gosh. Three and 1. Well, that's unfortunate. They have 1 card in hand. Yeah, we're taking 7 here. We are not blocking, right? Yeah, well, it's not blocked because then our Torch of Defiance can get rid of their Rhino. What? Chalice for 0 again. Okay, so let's play Torch of Defiance. We're going to minus. We're going to Chalice for 0. Come in for 3. I wonder if they attack Chandra here. They probably do. That's what they did last, right? That everything just went at Chandra. They drew a card. Who knows what it is? Yeah. Attack Chandra. Yeah, she's down. Fire Artisan. Nice. Alright, so we will play Fire Artisan. Sure. +1. Mountain. Play a mountain. Go to combat. Attack with the team. I say the team, but it's like a army of 2 here. Force of Vigor. Another one, sure. So they could just hard cast it on their turn. So, I mean, next turn, worst case, depending on what they play, right? They only have one card in hand, but I mean, worst case, we can activate Den. Come in for 4, 5, 6, 7. We just need 4 damage here. I'm sure there's ways. There's definitely ways. Alright, so they had a land and maybe a Murktide, question mark? 5 for Fury. Okay, can we get through? This can only block that, so let's say we 3, so that's 4. That's Xaxes, right? Because even if they block, can only block creatures with flying. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Alright, what do we got here? 1 seasoned, 2 seasoned Pyromancers. Yeah, they're attacking me here. This is a fast clock too. End step. That was a nice play on their part. We draw a mountain. We exile the top card. It is another mountain. Why you gotta do us like this? Yeah, they're not going to attack with their Fury next turn unless they draw something, because then we just have Den on the crackback. So, these are 3. So what we can do, I guess, is activate Blast Zone. Start upping that, worst case. I mean, we just have a turn. We have 2 turns. Oh, 6 plus 6 is 12, 34, 15, 16, 17, 18. If they attack with everything. Oh, they did. What did they draw? Yeah. Yep, first strike damage. I mean, we can add 2 counters to Blast Zone. End step. So let's... Two counters, so at least worst case we can blow that thing up if we draw nothing. 2, we can add 3. No, I think that's fine. Alright, what do we got? Regulator. Do we go... Okay, well, let's play a land. Let's see here. Well, if we activate the Den, that gives us only 3. We should have kept that mountain, actually. Alright, well... Yeah. Do they got an answer? Nice. Don't really have a choice. Blood Moon and a Mountain. Not awesome. Okay, so I mean, if we can live this turn, next turn we get... Right? That doesn't... I don't think there's a... I don't think there's a different way. Holy smokes, that's the one. I should check one thing really quick here. Un segundo. What were you doing over there? Okay. I don't have to check anything because she came over here. Alright, so I think we just run it back. We're going to put our one ensnaring bridge back into the sideboard because that almost jammed us up pretty good. We're going to get... There's no artifacts. Activated relic. Maybe we can bring in a relic? Start just... Ratchet Bomb. Ratchet Bomb's not horrible, actually. Sure. There we go. Let's try like that. I lost. Where'd it go? There it is. Interesting. We only got a few minutes here, so... These games do tend to go long. Alright, so Wooded Foothills. We do have a few answers for these Rhinos, so that's pretty nice. Crashing Footfalls, sure. Play out a Den, and then we're just going to pass the turn. Yeah, that goes for 3. Scalding Tarn. 8 minutes. Upkeep Gemstone Cavern. We didn't even see a single one. Do we Ratchet Bomb now? Yeah, I don't feel like we Ratchet Bomb and Chalice in case they have Force of Vigor, because then they just blow us out, and that just feels extremely horrible. Beginning of combat. Hopefully they do nothing. Nice. End step 0. Alright, Mobilize District. Not amazing. We're not really doing a whole lot here, man. We do have our Karn to go get our Ensnaring Bridge, so that's sweet. That's a guarantee, unless they counter it. Brazen Borrower. Sure. I would like to cast it again. How many are on that? Yeah. I mean, we do got some answers here, so... Yep, they don't have haste, so that's fine. Four, five. Okay, so let's do this. Let's end step. We're not doing anything, so what we're going to do is we're going to Karn this turn. I'm probably going to take a beating, all the lands. 4, 8, 10. Okay, I mean... Next... Oh my gosh! Oh. Fine. Well, now we just chalice for 0. Oh no. Ratchet Bomb? And then we have nothing in hand. I mean, these ones don't have haste, as far as I know, anyway. Yeah. That's... nice. Yeah, it's still coming in for 10, though. So I guess we have to... We'll play a Mobilized District. And a Ratchet Bomb, but that's not really... Yeah, I got no blockers. End step. What do we draw here? Hardened. Oof. All the oof. Well, Ratchet Bomb. Pay 1, 2. I mean, obviously, if they counter this, it's just game. Force a negation. Sure. Alright, well, that's the one. Alright, game 1. In the books. We are just going to update our... That's the wrong one. This one. There we go. Boom. Okay, I am just going to take a quick break here. I will BRB. All right, back to continue our league here on Magic Online, playing Mono Red Prison. First one was tough, yeah. Rhinos, it's a heck of a deck. That's some good water. Delicious. I definitely need to start drinking more. I don't drink nearly as much as I need to. And I find by the time I do start drinking water, it's too late. I'm already over thirsty, just dehydrated. Plus it's hot. It's toasty these last few days. There's no reprieve. It just gets humid. We had a good rain last night, so it got humid. Lost the die roll. We are up against Jepepan? I don't even know. Might not be a real word. We have 1 land, 2 lands. Okay. That's not horrible. Actually, we have 3. I can't see things. This is fine because we can gemstone and we have to exile a card. We're going to keep. Yes. Exile a card. Let's get rid of 1 Desperate Ritual. Alright, so turn 1 Chalice, depending on what they play here. Forest. Is it another one? I wonder if it's another... You know what we're going to end up doing? We're going to... Mountain. Alright, well... What could they be playing with only 1 green? It makes me think the same. What else is in Modern right now? Well, let's Desperate Ritual. Let's play out... and then we're going to play a Seasoned Pyromancer. Discarding 2 lands? Question mark? Is that fine? We'll get rid of the Mountain. I want to keep the Chalice, but let's get rid of it for now. Hard to cure. Maybe I should get rid of a Blast Zone. Oh well. Interesting. Patchwork Automaton. Ward. Whenever you cast an artifact, put a counter on it. Nice. Play a Welding Jar. Nice. So Hardened Scales? What do we draw? Chalice. Alright, so we're going to Blast Zone. Sure. Let's Chalice for 2, actually. Maybe we need a Chalice for 2. That's unreasonably loud. So let's go to combat. That's a 2/2. That's fine. We attack with the Pyromancer. Maybe they trade. Maybe they don't. Cool. We're just going to jam out a Heart. And then we're going to Chalice for 2 because they keep playing a bunch of these guys. I think that's what we're up against. I would guess Hardened Scales. I haven't seen that deck in a minute though. Karplusan Force. Maybe it's not Hardened Scales. Hangerback Walker for 1. Okay. Yeah, they're going to come in here. Let's not block for now, just in case. Let's see what's shaking. All right, on our turn we draw another Pyromancer. So let's do this. Let's crew that. Done. I should have kept it up as a blocker, actually. And I guess that's my thing, is that I default to being the aggressor, which is probably not what I want to be doing in this deck, but damage. Second main, we're going to play Chalice for 2. I guess we would have had Chalice for 1 and Chalice for 2 with this one, but alright, so we're going to eat probably like 5 here. Then we can play another Season Pyromancer. Urza's Saga. Where's a Blood Moon when you need it? That'd be pretty sweet sauce, actually. I mean, they're mostly colorless anyway, but Ballista for 2. Interesting. Maybe we need to up the blast zone here. Chalice. Do we Chalice for 1? Do we have enough? They can put a counter on it, get rid of that. We have to discard. Let's do this. Another Heart of Kirin? That's too bad. Yeah, we're not really attacking. They get another counter on their Urza's Saga. Yep, put a counter on Hangerback. Chandra's Regulator. That's too bad that these will not hit those. Okay, so we're going to play a Regulator. So we're going to play that and that. We probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, whoops. I swear I know what I'm doing. Whoops. Alright, well then I guess our turn is over, basically. That's unfortunate. That was a huge misplay on our part. Yeah, I guess we'll put a counter on the Blast Zone. Yeah, they make a Construct. Yep. They make another Construct. Where's a Karn? Like, Karn off the top. Plus we need Shattering Spree. I mean, Karn shuts down a lot of this. 4. Yeah. Do we double block? Oh no, we've gone too far. Whoops. Well, that's too bad. Yeah, this is a giant misplay all day. Wow. Regenerate. Yeah, that's... Alright, so end step, we're going to put a counter on this. Yep, put a counter on that. I mean, even if we draw a Karn right now, we're just dead. Fury. Ward. So, let's say we do... We can just play a Fury. We still take... Let's say we get rid of Ward 2. We can't even target that. We target that. We take 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's it. That's game. That was a very lackluster run out. Darn, darn, darn. Shattering Spree. Maybe Anger the Gods too. Yeah, activated abilities of creatures can't be activated, but that's all good. You know what maybe we should have done was go down a heart, up a Karn. Okay, so we're going to go down both of these. We're going to... I don't think it... The Blood Moon's good against... You go down 2 Chalices. Go down 1 Regulator, actually. And up a Chalice. There we go. There we go. Let's run it like that. Yeah, Karn basically shuts down that deck. Like, I mean, it's fast. Alright, we're on the play this time. See if that changes a few things. Alright. Lands and spells, I guess. We need more land, but... Let's try it out. Alright, so we play a land, ship to turn. Yeah, we're not going to Chalice Hardened Scales. This was Hardened Scales. We drew Anger the Gods. Not horrible, actually. Shelly's for 1. Alright, if we can start drawing some lands, we have a lot of action here. And I do like that Anger replaces their dying. Yeah, that's fine. And Welding Jar. Nice. Land off the top. Come on, hook it up. Land off the top. You know you want to. Nice. Now what makes sense? I guess you just Chandra here. Oh, Chandra just dies. But, I mean, it stays off our life total because now they have a 3/3. We can't anger right now. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, we have nothing to do with one land. Yeah. So, I mean, hopefully they don't kill this thing. 2 into a hanger back. All of a sudden, that's a 5/5. They do attack Chandra. So we're not really going to have any way to... We need to Ensnaring Bridge first, and then... Maybe we should have done Ensnaring Bridge last turn. Alright, Fury. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just going to... Ensnaring Bridge? That's all we can really do. Yeah. And that's what we got. Hopefully that'll... Well, we're not getting attacked from this thing. We are getting attacked from the hanger back, though. So hopefully their things become pretty big where... Sure. Alright, that's a 2/2. I think we can anger this next turn. Putting a counter on it, sure. Oh my gosh, now that's out of range. Blood Moon. So we did not... Okay, I mean, we can evoke... Let's do that. Let's get some cards out of our hand. So let's... If we evoke a Fury... Regenerate. Let's try this first, actually. Let's go... Let's try to anger. And then we can evoke a Fury. To deal some extra damage to things. It's going to eat all of these. All of a sudden, it's a 10-10. Uh-oh. We should have played Blood Moon. We just died. Three. And then they can just sack this. You can't even target it. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, we just died. We needed to play Blood Moon there. Yeah, plays a forest. Yeah. Nice. Good play. I misplayed left, right, and center on that game. Gosh. Brutal. Brutal. Yeah, that was a tough one. I don't know if it was like, it's definitely not unwinnable. Like, there was no Karn that we could have played there. Right, didn't really draw into any more lands at any point there. So that would have shut off a lot of them activating all those abilities. But yeah, that was a big misplay not playing the Blood Moon. I don't know why we didn't. I think I wanted to get rid of creatures, but we won the die roll. Okay. So, one land. We have to mulligan. Sure, we have two we can get rid of. A Seasoned Pyromancer. We have one. So, let's keep one. We're done. Alright, so we're going to start off with a mountain. Pass a turn. And then turn 2 we can Blood Moon. Spirebluff. Ragavan. Here we go. Yeah. This depends on what we draw, because we can Hardened. Well, this guy's going to keep on attacking. Let's try like this. All of a sudden our blast zone is a mountain. So hopefully this keeps them off of blue until they get treasures with their Ragavan. Next turn, I mean, we can Regulator. Sure. They got another Regulator, that's fine. Because I would like to draw a land. They get an island all over a sudden. So that did nothing, basically. Chalice. Well, that's unfortunate. Chalice for 1. Consider. Lightning Bolt. Trigger Surveil. The bolt is probably to us, most likely. Two card types in their graveyard. They untap. Hopefully we can jam down a Seasoned Pyromancer next turn, dump the Regulator and the Heart. Another island. Ledger Shredder. Bubble. Crack the bauble and target themselves. They connive with the Shredder. Coming in. feels like it's already slipping away, not gonna lie. End step. Do we draw land? Yep. We do not draw land. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could take 7. Regulator. Sure. Surveil, trying to get an extra card type. Yeah, so we could be taking 8 even. Yeah, attack with the team. That's what I would do. They get another treasure. I mean, essentially they just counter whatever we play next, and then that's just game. This was a misplay. Murktide. Yeah, that's fine. Play another Anger and an Awakened Inferno. I think we just go down to Hard Occurrence. Maybe we can... Damping Sphere. Let's go up a Damping Sphere, go down a Regulator. Let's try it like that. Yeah, once we seen that Murktide, it was just game over. Stuck on 2 lands there. I mean, we had some action. We kind of ramped a little bit, but we chose to play out the Blood Moon, which wasn't really a stellar move. We learn as we go, right? Live and learn. That's alright. Opponent still sideboarding. Let's see if we get a little bit of music happening here. Sure, I'll go first. We should have taken out our Blood Moons, maybe. Yeah, let's keep it. And we're going to try to turn to Dress to Kill here. Alright.
Looks like you lost another one.
They shock in a Steam Vents. Ragavan. Good old Ragavan. Alright, there we go. End step, we do nothing. We drew another Blood Moon. These Blood Moons are going to be the death of us. Desperate Ritual. Pay 2. Play Dress to Kill. Uptick Dress to Kill. Whoops. Oh no. We misplayed there again. We're supposed to click on the opponent to deal the 1 damage, but oh well. Hopefully we draw on land, then we can fire Artisan. I mean, if not, worst case, they'll play something we can anger, because this Ragavan is going to be the death of me. Again. Yeah, they get their little treasure. They take our next Anger of the Gods. So it wasn't a land, but that's no sweat, because we're going to anger probably anyways. You have 5 cards. Sorry, 7 cards in hand. Waiting for Javi Fit. Crack a Misty. Get an Island. Ledger Shredder. Don't play a Bauble. Oh, they play a Dragon Rage. I mean, we still have to anger anyways. Hopefully they don't put a counter on it. That would be stellar. They do, but it is what it is. We don't really have a choice. Desperate Ritual. That's not good enough. Okay, so we're going to 1, 2, hold on. Add a red. Deal a damage. Yeah. Anger the Gods. Yep, that's all we got. So next turn we can fire Artisan. Hopefully start drawing some lands. These Blood Moons are toasty time though. Man, oh man. I probably should have sided them out for something better. Expressive Iteration. Sure. Scalding Tarn. Crack the Scalding Tarn. They go to 15. They snag a Steam Vents. They bring it in untapped for a DRC. Trigger Connive off of the Shredder. Maybe they can Bauble, get a Surveil trigger. Who knows? What a good deck. Engineered Explosives. Okay, sure. Yeah. Not really getting anything. I guess they would get like a Chalice, but and then I guess if they have treasures, they can pay extra colors with their Ragavan. So there is that. Attacking Chandra. Yeah, we can't block. They take some DiMaggio. They're down to 2. We draw a Seasoned Pyromancer. Well, that's unfortunate because honestly, I think we have to do this. We have to do the Seasoned Pyromancer now because if we get stuck on lands, that would really be bad. And we just auto lose. So it doesn't make sense to Desperate Ritual into Seasoned Pyromancer. We're going to discard both of these Blood Moons. Snaring Bridge and a Desperate Ritual. Sweet. Alright, so Blasty Zone. Okay. We got to make sure that they do not have available lands to get rid of our Ensnaring Bridge. So if they like jam a Murktide here or something, then we can Windmill Slam our Ensnaring Bridge. And hopefully that helps. Alright, so they're coming in. They're attacking. They both have flying. So are they just coming to face? 3 and 3. No, they're not. Okay, so yeah, we can do 0 things. course they do. Maybe we have to, hold on a second, 1, 2, add 3, that's 4. Even if we would have to draw a land. That way we can play around a Spell Pierce. Mishra's Bauble, sure. Okay, alright, so they've tapped out. Oh, they still have one. They have not tapped out. So we need to draw land. And maybe they won't Desperate Ritual 3, 6, 9. Oof. Alright. Our turn. Untap. Upkeep. Bauble trigger. Fury. I mean... 4. We just... yeah. Three, 6, 9. Alright, so let's Desperate Ritual and Fire Artisan. Maybe we can try to bait out. Let's try like that. Obviously they let this resolve because they want to see whatever we're going to play next turn. Or sorry, play off of it. I mean, I would probably do it that way instead of the Spell Pierce this for real. Spell Snare. Well, let's see. Four card types. We're not blocking a single thing because everything's got flying. They go to combat, coming in for 9, question mark. 4 cards in hand still. Unholy Heat, sure. Yeah, they get a connive trigger, so they go to combat. Coming in for 10. Second main. I mean, yeah, if we can't play the Ensnaring Bridge, then that's just it. Murktide. Okay. Force negation. That could be the only thing here. Interplanar Beacon for the win! Only 3 card types. They could attack with those, but then they have... Okay, then they don't have flying. So let's play Ensnaring Bridge. Oh, do we evoke a Fury now? I mean, I don't think it's going to be too much of a game changer. Because if they have a way to get rid of our Ensnaring Bridge, then that's just game anyways, so... Their Dragon Rages can attack. Okay, nice. Chalice. Well, let's... I should Chalice first. I guess they can still counter this. Not out of the woods. Not by a long shot. Subtlety. Do we want a Chalice for 0? Ledger Shredder. Sure. Card. What do we get out of the sideboard here? Maybe we get another Ensnaring Bridge? Maybe that's what makes sense. Trying to get rid of this Ledger Shredder. Counter. Sure, let's go get another card. Do we need a Ballista? We can go get a Ballista. That'll be slow to put a bunch of counters on stuff, but that's okay. End step. So I guess we put Chalice on 2. That way we can get rid of counterspell? Sure. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no! Maybe we should have chaliced on 0. Oh, we just died. We just died. Now they're just going for style points, I guess. Yeah, because this thing can attack now. 3, 6, 9. We don't have flying. Whoops. By getting that and not playing that. That's how we just lost. Misplays of the century. Alright, take a quick break. BRB. Alright, on to match number 4. I think we're losing more to ourselves today than anything. I mean, there's a lot of good decks we're going up against, obviously. Rhinos is sweet. Murktide is awesome. I mean, even Hardened scales. I haven't seen anybody really play that in a hot minute. But yeah, we misplayed hard on a few games that just ended up directly leading to our defeat. So, it is what it is. Sure, I'll play first. Let's see. We have lands and spells. Sure, we'll keep. Play a mountain. Ship the turn. And Moissanite. Hallowed Fountain. They shock it in. Amulet of Vigor. So we Blood Moon. End step. Alright. We draw another Blood Moon. So we Mountain. We Desperate Ritual. And play a Blood Moon. This is 1, so we could Chalice on 1. Hallowed Fountain. Red. Ballista for 1. Sure. Gemstone Caverns. So let's what? Let's Play a Chandra. Dress to kill. +1. Target the opponent. We have 1 available. We can't do anything with. They attack Chandra. End step. Okay. Next, an ensnaring bridge. Alright, so we gemstone. Let's add a red. Deal a damage. We have a red, so let's tap, play out. There we go. Chalice for 1. And then we play ensnaring bridge. Ooh, okay. Doing some more of the things. I mean, they could still activate and ping. Alright. Yeah. Attacking Chandra. What's going on, Viking King Bubba? What's shaking and baking? Thank you for joining us. First time chat, I like it. Oh, I forgot to update. I have to do that now. Unfortunately, getting steamrolled here right now in a league. But it is what it is. Yeah, had a lot of misplays earlier, but still trying to jam something that works. Okay, so we can basically dump our hand here. So let's just do that. We're going to do Mountain, Gemstone Beacon, and Torch of Defiance. And all they have... Yeah, this is Magic Online, so I guess you get to play different formats on it, whether it's Pioneer, Modern, Standard. I guess you can still do Standard in Arena, but it's just an older client. It's been around forever. Not as flashy as Arena, and there's a lot more clicking involved, but the gameplay is sound. So right now we're playing Modern. We're playing like a prison deck, so we're basically just trying to lock the opponent out of the game by playing like things like Blood Moon, where it turns their non-basics into mountains, and Snaring Bridge to make it so that they can't attack, and Chalice so that they can't really play anything with the amount of counters on it. Alright, let's see. We're going to add 2 red. And then we're going to add another red, deal a damage. No, I can after this game, I can show you what the program looks like, and like it's like the card pool is immense. You know, compared to Arena, you just have basically like new standard. I think Arena starts at Kaladesh, Amonkhet, that block. Maybe a little bit before Ether Revolt, from there till now, and this is just any and everything, like all of Magic's history. So the amount of cards that you can see is huge. So the amount of deck building and innovation also huge. All right, Chandra. So basically, yeah, we got another one. This is awesome. So let's actually no, let's do this one first. Exile the top card. Gemstone, no. So they take 2. We're going to +1 to add a red, deal a damage to the opponent. Yeah, so this one is a little bit different where you can still buy cards. Everything's got their own value. Again, I could show you that super quick after the match. A lot of what I do is I build decks on MTG Goldfish, and it'll have their value on Magic the Gathering Online in terms of ticks. That's just their sweet. All right, got a win here. So this is kind of what it'll look like. This is just sideboarding right now. So on the top is my sideboard, and the bottom here is my main deck, separated by lands and everything separated into CMC. But I will, let's see. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. So if I go to collection at the top here, this is the deck. Whoops. But I will just minimize that. So you can, on the left here, you can go the format you want: standard, modern, legacy, vintage, brawl, commander, pauper, and then you can search for the cards. A lot of these you have to either purchase or rent. Sometimes, believe it or not, the cards do get pretty expensive. So what I end up doing is I rent the cards for a super low fee on Mana Traders. And that way I can play basically any deck I want, which is a lot more affordable than buying some of them. Same as Arena, right? Like Arena, you're going to have wild cards that you got to spend. And I think even on Arena, there's a pack of like 4 rares for $10 or 4 mythic rares for $20, and that can get outrageous. Like, it can get pretty expensive. So I like to keep my cost as low as possible, and that's why I just rent the cards. And you can, there's different levels, right? Like different tiers of subscriptions. All right, so opponent was blue-white Amulet. So, do we just run it back, honestly? Do we just run it back? Maybe we try it like that? Yeah, so if I'm playing on Arena, that's not good. Only 1 mountain, we gotta mulligan that. So if I'm playing on Arena, I like to do a lot of the daily quests. I mean, we keep... Sure. That way we can, you know, I get coins or whatever, and I open up packs. One of the good ways I find sometimes is getting the Mastery Pass, because then you get a bunch of extra packs along the way. Every pack you open puts you closer to opening up new wildcards and such, so we'll keep this. But I think on Arena, I've spent a grand total of $5. I think the welcome package when I first downloaded it. It's going to have to be a mountain. Done. Yeah. Oh, man. Sure. Whoops. I did not do what I was supposed to there. Esper Sentinel. Nice. Mishra's Bauble. Sure. They cracked the bauble. Take a look at our deck and ship the turn, I assume. Alright, so Bauble trigger on upkeep. We draw an Awakened Inferno. So we're just going to play a land and then just pass the turn here. Alright, opponent plays a Razortide Bridge. Interesting. We might have to evoke a Fury here. Yeah, they attack for 1, sure. Alright. Okay, we draw Karn. We'll play a land. I don't know if we're ever going to get to Awakened Inferno. Amulet. That's what they're going to go get right now. Okay, so let's see. We're going to evoke a Fury. Let's do this. Do you have a favorite format right now? Just arena mostly, I suppose. Is there something that you play all the time? You know, historic, explorer. Put the triggers on the stack. We're going to divide. We're going to put 2 here. 2 and 2. Sure. Like so. Cool. Oh, this reminds me, actually, I need to double check one thing.
It's not fair.
I just have to check one thing super quick here. That is E. So this one. So, if... Do you play Arena? Viking King Bubba? Play at a Blast Zone. And do nothing. Because if you do play Arena, I have a code I can give you for following. It's just something I opened in a pack the other day, and I put it up on TikTok. End step, we do nothing. So we play a land. Let's try to Torture Defiance here. Sure. Counter unless we pay 3. We cannot pay. We still cannot pay. Alright, so next turn we Karn. Hopefully we draw a land, then we can Awaken Inferno, and then we can just start plussing Awaken Inferno to hopefully win us the game. Ledger Shredder. Sure. Artificer's Intuition. Discard an artifact. Search life for an artifact. Might have one or less. Reveal it in your hand. Cool. So we're gonna Karn. Karn -2 into what? Into maybe Ensnaring Bridge. And stab. Alright, so we're going to just jam out a Gemstone, play out a Karn. Sweet. We're going to -2 the Karn to go and get an Ensnaring Bridge. Right? I think that's correct. Sure. We've already played a land. So next turn, land and Awakened Inferno, which is sweet. They have 2 cards in hand, so... They activate the Intuition, discarding an artifact, probably a bauble. Yeah. They can't even tap this because it's an artifact. So Karn just shuts that down. Activated abilities of artifacts your opponent's control can't be activated. Doesn't even matter if they're still mana abilities or not. And this Razortide Bridge is an artifact land. So hooray! So technically that took them off a land, which is sweet. They're digging here. Wonder what they're after. They're looking for something after activating their Artificer's Intuition. So for a blue, they can discard an artifact, search your library for an artifact with mana value 1 or less, reveal it, put it in your hand. They revealed Pithing Needle. Nice. And we can do nothing about Pithing Needle. What do they name? What? Where? Blast Zone. Esper Sentinel. Okay, alright, sure. That becomes a 2/4. And do they attack Karn? They do. End step, we do nothing. Chandra's Regulator, nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to nice. Now we're going to play out a Chandra. We cannot pay the tax. Sure. Let's plus give them Amulet. Alright, and that is our turn. So next turn we Ensnaring Bridge, Regulator, and that way we can copy the emblem. This is stellar. So every turn on the emblem here goes +2. Each opponent gets an emblem with at the beginning of their upkeep. This emblem deals a damage. So every turn they get a damage. So next turn we're going to do that again. And we're going to copy it with a Regulator. And we're going to Ensnaring Bridge so that they can't attack. Right? Sure, that's fine. I am okay with that. Ingenious Smith. Nice. Amulet of Vigor. Enter the revealed zone. Put it in your hand. Yeah. They play... discard an artifact. So they discard the Amulet? Is that what they discarded? They did. Okay, sure. And then they revealed Pithing Needle. Oh! And then they're going to pick Chandra. Interesting. Very nice. Okay, alright. Awakened Inferno. Well, we did get the one. That's attacking there. This is attacking me. That's fine. Okay. So we gotta revamp our skills here a little bit. We got another Karn. Okay. Alright, so let's... we don't have enough, so we can't activate that. So what we're going to do is we're going to Ensnaring Bridge. We're going to pay, yeah, so that they don't draw. Because we're not going to really pay anything else right now. Alright, and then now we play a Regulator. That thing connives. Sure, they draw and discard, but we'll just go to the bin. So next turn we can Karn and go get a Ratchet Bomb to get rid of these Pithing Needles so we can up Chandra because nothing can attack me anyways. So we do have some turns. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. They take 1. They go to 16. Slow and Steady wins the race. We got 13 minutes. Let's do this. Right. Slow and Steady. What is this? Tameshi. Return target artifact or enchantment with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate as a sorcery. Interesting. They get to draw a card. This is cool. Can't attack, but I don't think they want to. Sure. Bauble. All they can attack is with the Esper Sentinel. They attack me. Okay, sure. Because this says Blast Zone, this says Awakened Inferno. Pithing Needles are on 1. So we end. They draw. They have 2 cards in hand. They have 1 wide open. Blood Moon. I really want to. Blood Moon, Blood Moon, Blood Moon. Let's do this now. Sure, and we'll pay the 1 again because we don't have an extra land. Yep. We'll pay. They take 1 off of the Inferno trigger. Sure. So all they have are mountains. They go to combat. Attack with the Esper Sentinel coming in for 1. Alright. We can do nothing. Go to Dimaggio at the Villaggio. End step. That was it. We untap Chalice. Nice. Do we Chalice? No, we don't. We're going to Karn. Mountain, mountain. Mountain, mountain. Play a Karn. Okay. Man, we really should, though. I don't want them drawing cards. But they can't even play a counter anyways. We're not going to counter it. No, we're not going to do anything. We're going to... Whoops. -2. There we go. Yeah. Let's go get a Ratchet Bomb. Right? Get rid of that thing. Ratchet Bomb it is. Okay. Uh-oh. no! We did it again. We should have played Ratchet Bomb. What are we doing? What are we doing? That was silly. Yeah, gosh, man. Oh well. Fire Artisan. Alright, so let's play a Ratchet Bomb. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Alright. So we play the Ratchet Bomb. Play Fire Artisan. I would like to chalice for 1, but maybe we just chalice for 0 so they can't play baubles. No, we cannot pay. Regulator. Alright, so let's just chalice for 0. Done. No cards in hand. Alright, so now they can't attack with a single thing. Thanks to our ensnaring bridge. Next turn, we will crack the Ratchet Bomb. Because we'll pop it. Hopefully, anyways. Right, if we pop this thing. So first we got to put a counter on it. And then next turn, nice. Whoo, all right. First dub. First dub. What? Oliver Sutton. Who's Oliver? Cool. All right. Last match of the league. Delicious. Water. Alright, that was a good one. That one worked out nice. Found all our pieces. Went 1 through 2 pithing needles. Very not bad. Good redemption. Nice 2-0 win after a few back-to-back 0-2 losses. That was really loud. Goodness. Alright, you won the die roll. I would very much like to play first. Let's get comfy here. Okay. Wow, this does nothing. We have 5 lands, a Fury, and a Desperate Ritual. We're going to mulligan this. This is basically the exact same. Oh, no. I don't want to go to 5, though. We're going to keep this. We're going to get rid of a mountain. Oh, man. We're going to start off with a mountain. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent is on... Who knows? Arid Mesa. So burn? Burn, baby, burn. Sacred Foundry, 17. Free Bolt. Ornithopter. What? Is this? Oh, this is like that Gleeful Demolition Kuldotha's Rebirth deck. Alright, so you're telling me we need Anger of the Gods. Thraben Inspector. Oh, yeah. I want to build this deck in Pioneer. This thing looks stellar. Clue Token. So next turn, oh, we're going to get smacked around hard. Chalice? Desperate Ritual. Not enough. Mountain. Oh, no. This is going to be quick. This is going to be quick. So next turn we can Torch of Defiance, but it's pretty slow. We can get rid of one creature. Alright, so opponent plays out another Foundry. I assume they shock it in. They do not. Interesting. Maybe a Gleeful Demolition here. Go to combat. Coming in for dose. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. We're taking 2. And then now they Gleeful. Yeah. Target their own artifact and make a bunch of 1/1s. And next turn is going to get juicy. Seasoned Pyromancer. Not horrible. We don't really get a lot out of it, though. Maybe we take a turn off. Maybe that's what we do. Let's play the Mountain. We should have played a Mobilized District, actually. We're going to play a Seasoned Pyromancer. And then we're going to dump the Desperate Ritual. Because we're already at 4 next turn. Whoops. Cancel. Yeah, that resolves. And maybe we just get rid of the Interplanar Beacon. At least this thing can maybe become a creature to block. Discard 2 cards. So Desperate Ritual and Interplanar Beacon. We get Karn. Nice. So we can go get an Ensnaring Bridge. Okay. Not horrible. Alright. And then we can get, ooh, a Ratchet Bomb for 0. That's a nice board. Maybe we get a Ratchet Bomb first. I don't know if we have enough time. Sunbaked Crayon. Tap 2. Goblin Bushwhacker kicked. Alright. What's up, Namin? How you doing? How you living? We're gonna get bushwhacked here hard. Yeah, we're up against this Boros token deck that I just absolutely love. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Or good to hear you? Good to read you? That makes no sense now. Anyways, let's go to blocks. Let's get rid. I guess we're gonna just jam. I think it's 2-1. So I mean, we're just gonna block here, and then we're gonna block the Memnite. That's a 2-2 actually. You know what? We're gonna block here. No, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fine. Nice, I appreciate that. Hopefully the game goes well. Bring lots of agua. It's toasty time out there. But, yeah, hopefully they do well. Cheers, man. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you lots. Maybe we Torch of Defiance here and Chalice on 1, question mark? But no, if we get... Okay, this is what we're going to end up doing. We're going to... Karn. And then we're going to go get a Ratchet Bomb. So that we can get rid of everything. -2. Yeah. Ratchet. Or do we get an Ensnaring Bridge? What are we at? No, we could just die next turn. We could just die a horrible, horrible death. I mean, we could just die anyways. Oh, no. Uh-oh. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, yeah, we're probably toasty time here. Sunbaked Crayon. They draw a card. Come on. Ooh, they get an Arid Mesa. They crack it. That's coming to me. And all these three are going to Karn. Interesante. That's Spanish for interesting. Yeah, we take the 1. I mean, all we're going to end up Ooh. Fury's good. Let's go... Let's play an immobilized district. I think we just Fury here. Get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it like that. So we go Fury. Cast. Actually... No, we're going to do this now. And we're going to get rid of this Ornithopter. So we can go 2, 3, 4. Let's try it like that. Yeah. Okay. Because then that way... Nice! Okay, we came back there. That was sweet. That was sweet sauce. Okay, so Fury came in clutch. Chalice is going to be sweet sauce as well. We're going to get rid of the Heart of Kieran's. We're going to go up and Anger of the Gods. And maybe go up some Shattering Sprees. Because... Artifacts. We go down a Regulator. This might be okay. This might be alright. Let's try it like this. Because they're playing artifacts in terms of like Memnite, Ornithopter. They're getting clue tokens from the Thraben Inspector. They're probably playing Voldaren Epicure for blood tokens. And then those are the things they need to sack. Probably playing Mishra's Bauble. They need those things to sack. Okay, alright. We want a Fury. I mean, we're going to keep this. Bloodstained Mire. Sure. Uh-oh, I lost a shoe here somewhere. Alright, so we're going to play a land and do nothing. I like that we drew a land. They go get a Foundry on our end step. They tap 2, put a Clarion Spirit. Oh yeah, this is like a Pioneer deck. I like this. Where's an Anger of the Gods when you need it? Okay, so they play Memnite. Sure. And then... Alright, so what's good here? Do we Pyromancer it? So we're going to do this. I'd like to keep this. Maybe we do nothing. Because then I would like Pyromancer. Let's try it like that. We got to go for it. So we're going to Desperate Ritual. Pyromancer. We're going to get rid of 1 Karn. Oh, man. And 1 Dress to Kill? Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next turn we Ensnaring Bridge. 3. Block. All right. Need another Ratchet Bomb. There's my shoe. Thraben Inspector. clue. They take a damage. Kuldother's Rebirth. That's their second spell. Alright, here come the goons. Aha. Yeah, they attack with one in the air. I can do nothing about it, so that guy's going down for sure. Yeah. Alright, end step. Cast. Nothing. We drew a land. Nice. Okay, so we're going to Ensnaring Bridge here. And then we're going to Fury. What do we get rid of? Do we just get rid of a bunch of little guys? We're going to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it like that. Oh, man. Yep. Uh-huh. They just keep making guys with this. Maybe we just try it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So next turn we get a Ratchet Bomb. Alright, they got 4 cards in hand still. Memnite, here we go. Gleeful on the Memnite. Gleeful on the Ensnaring Bridge. Holy moly. Oof, that was good. Another Ensnaring Bridge. Okay, so we're going to Mountain. Karn. Play out a Karn. Go get a Ratchet Bomb. Yep. We go get... We have another Ensnaring Bridge, so now we just go get a Ratchet Bomb. If we draw a land, that'd be sweet sauce. I would very much like to draw a land, because we can just double spell. Worst case, we'll just have to Ratchet Bomb, because we're going to get smacked around here, I feel, right away, and just try to stave off the DiMaggio. Alright, so they cracked an Arid Mesa. Go and get a basic Mountain. 1, 2, kick a Bushwhacker. Here we go. Is that enough? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oof, this will be close. We just have to put everything in front here. Oh. Maybe they have it anyway. Slow and steady, I like it. Coming in. Everybody. There we go. Yeah. Everybody. Declare attackers. Yeah, that's good. Declare blockers. So I guess we're going to get rid of tokens. So let's go like this. Like this. We still take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We take 12 here. I would like to block this. Oh, this is what we do. Hold on. We're going to go backwards. We're going to go like this, and like this. That way there's only tokens out. Everything dies. Yeah, and then we Ratchet Bomb no matter what. Nice. We're at 11. No. Okay. Ooh. They have 0 cards in hand. Put a charge counter. Let's Ratchet Bomb now. All right. Nice. So I didn't realize that they attacked Karn. I don't think I would have if I was them. They have 1 card in hand. They take a damage. Probably a Bushwhacker. Halo Hopper. Nice. Alright, so now we can Ensnaring Bridge. And if they jam out a bunch of creatures, then we can just anger the gods. 1, 2, 3. Another Halo Hopper. Sure. Can't attack anyways. Fury. So we're going to anger the gods here. Sure, we do nothing else. If we can draw... Pro Red. Nice. Torch of Defiance. We cannot cast it. Alright, so now we got a real clock on them. They can attack our Torch of Defiance here. And that thing's got Pro Red, so we can do nothing. We can play a Fury next turn depending on what they play with our Torch. Keep the board clean. Alright. Cool. I think we're better off right now than we were earlier. So, be interesting to see how this plays out. I mean, we don't have as much time as our opponent. We're sitting at 13 minutes and change, and they're at 18 and a half right now, so... Oh, nice. All right. They gave us GG's conceded there. That was sweet sauce. So, ultimately we finished at 2 and 3, which I don't think is horrible. I mean, we got kind of knocked around a bunch of the early game play points. A bunch of the early matches where we were up against Izzet Murktide, we were up against Hardened Scales. What else did we go up against? I forget. I'll have to look it up again. But once we were able to lock our opponent out, I think the deck did a heck of a lot better. For sure, for sure, for sure. So this is one of the decks that I really like. It's something I actually own in paper, pretty much card for card. And it's super fun. Super fun. I mean, you all obviously get a lot of salty reactions. You know, once you start slamming out Blood Moons and Chalices and then Ensnaring Bridges and then sweeping the board with Anger of the Gods and things like that, it can be troublesome when it works, right? But it is what it is. So I like the deck lots. So thank you very much for joining me. I had a lot of fun playing it for sure. Don't forget to like and follow on Twitch. Stay up to date with the content that we're doing, the live streams, which I'm having a lot of fun doing, actually. They're pretty sweet. Subscribe on YouTube, where we put up a bunch of videos based on whether it's gameplay or could be box openings or bundle openings or new sets or things like that. I know we have Lord of the Rings coming up right away, mid-June. So I'm going to jump in with my local game store. And I am going to try to get some content with them to see what we can jam out for the new Lord of the Rings stuff. So what that looks like, I guess I will just quickly jam a link to their website. I'm using games.ca. They are amazing. Check them out. They're not specifically Magic only. They are more of a hobby store, I suppose. Like, they have a lot of board games, whether it's miniatures or painting or D&D or whatever it happens to be, but just stellar environment. I like them lots. Check out their website, and you'll see what I mean when I mention that they kind of just dip into a lot of different games as opposed to just Magic the Gathering. So anyway, till next time, keep fit, have fun, treat each other well. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Thank you very much for our new followers, which were Viking King Bubba and Namin. Appreciate the two of you coming to say hi and giving me a follow. Till next time, adios. Take care. See you soon.